Alright, we're back and even unmuted. Yay! Um, alright. We got Galeb out of trouble. Mostly, at least. So, let's see how this continues. I also wonder if, since these are in a fixed order, these chapters now, like before the... Is it... Oh, okay. Can't see it anymore. But like this list down there, there were a few points closer together where, if you remember, I was allowed to choose in which order I would play them. But now it's clear gaps between everything, one after the other. So, well, okay, so we have 75 experience available. We could invest in rhetoric. In security or technology. I'm kind of tempted to go for technology for the simple reason that it might help us with some snag related to the virus. Premonition. No, that's really Leisha's business, if at all. Silver tongue. Out of time. We can't afford any of these. We can only afford silver tongue and premonition. Yeah, then I think I'll go with technology. It might be a complete mistake. And now we have 15 left. So we could spend more on mental or physical. Okay, mental has no point. Because we don't have points in it. So I guess let's just waste those points on physical. Just because I'm not sure we'll even have... You know, this might be the last time we play as MM. So saving points for a late point doesn't seem such a good idea anymore.
I'm almost there. The elevator should be around here somewhere.
That was cool, that camera effect that they did. All right. Okay.
Shit! The elevator! Now I just need to take care of the guard.
Rowan, I'm in the hall. No matter what happens, don't leave L4.
Roger that.
I've got the elevator. Nothing will happen to you.
But your men, they're...
Just focus on what you're doing. We need to know if our systems have been compromised or not.
I'm working on it.
We'll stay in contact. Call me if you have any problems.
Roger that.
Hey Mark, if you start a manual cleaning program, remember to make sure the offices are empty first. It's pretty loud.
I should be fine. Just try and stay out of my way.
Just following orders. Do you think it will take long?
We'll see.
It's pretty loud and I've had complaints about it in the past. I don't want it to happen again. Don't hesitate to tell them off if necessary, so that they stop messing up our settings. The key to the control panel is the cabinet in the technical room.
I heard why he got fired. Is that spy shit true? Was he really found going through Grump's safe?
Yeah, that's what they told us.
Shit.
Hogan, please. I need silence.
Sorry.
It's locked. And it's a magnetic lock. can't pick it.
Good that I didn't invest in security then. Targeters' offices, analysts' offices.
Rowan, is everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
This looks like a departure.
Okay, someone got let go, I guess. Okay. Don't think I see anything else I can... Oh,
This looks like a departure.
okay, nothing else I can do there. That's L1. He said she was... I guess she's in L4. So that's probably where we want to go. Oh, that's a nice
You all
room.
right?
Yes.
He's constantly checking in. I could read this.
A safe. I wonder what kind of stuff they hide from each other.
Alright. Huh? What's this? Where isn't the guard there? Okay, so I guess he's
Are you
right.
almost done?
I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, so I guess behind him is the lunch area or what? Oh yeah, here I can just about see his head. Caution, work in progress. Oh,
Shit! This goes too high, even for me.
okay. Doesn't look like we could celery our way out of here. Oh, tools. Magnetic key card. It's kind of nice that they introduced this design language in these tunnels. That they went, okay, we'll just put the, you know, this is just all ventilation. It seems a bit weird that you have like people-sized ventilation shafts. But, you know, that way, you know, they can just say, well, this is a ventilation shaft. Here is a fan that you have to get past, or can't in most cases, so you just know, okay, if it's... there's no way to get through here.
This is a
Here
waste
are
of my time.
locked doors, and they're even lit nicely in red, so you know immediately when you get near them, I don't really have to bother with them. I mean, this is a new one, that they actually block one off like that, but anyway. Okay, where is she? I can hear her typing. Okay. I guess that's all we can do here. Can jump down and eliminate her, and possibly get guard guy to be angry at us.
They're monitoring all communications. The court was right to outlaw phones.
Interesting. Wait, what? Outlaw phones? But we've read some people's cell phone messages. Or was that just the humans related to the vampires? Not sure. Why didn't I do this before? I guess it was the key card? Ventilation control O2. Okay, so it wasn't the usual magnetic key card that just serves as a consumable. Like, I thought it was one of these. That gives me more technology skill. But it's actually a different kind. That's... You know, on one hand, you want your power-ups to fit into the world. But on the other hand, you have to be damn careful that if in your story an item of that type shows up as a special item, that you point it out. The summary didn't say what happened to the poor werewolf. Aww. I'm thinking he got away. He saved his people. And is roaming free along the hills. You know, I don't... Like, I think he knows what he was up to. He wasn't surprised. And werewolves, I think, are pretty strong. You know, like, werewolves fight vampires. So, I think they're strong enough. Okay, I don't have any blood, so that's not something we can use.
Nothing. Must be broken.
So what can we do with this? Can we cause noise in the other room? So if we send this to L1, will the guard go there?
What's that sound?
Probably the fans. Sometimes the cleaning system comes on at night.
I'm gonna go check it out. You stay here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess now we eliminate her. Sorry. guess that worked.
The room was empty. Rowan! Rowan! Oh, shit! No. No, 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 no. Shit.
Whoops.
Echo to November. I need backup in F sector.
November to Echo, what's your status?
Hostile intruder detected. And Engineer Rowan is dead. I secured the area.
Copy that. I'm sending over a team. Secure the elevator.
This goes too high, even for me.
No, yeah.
I don't have a choice. It's that or nothing. Come on.
That was pretty clever. I'll give you that.
What?
I warned Saul to watch her back, but she trusted you. You bitch.
I was following orders. I didn't want...
Go fuck yourself.
You fucked everything up.
Yep. That was a short one. Wait, you were seen? Yeah, I couldn't do those because I didn't have blood. Huh. So what could I mean, there was nobody to suck blood from or anything, so basically going in I had no chance of doing anything else. Like, I know if I had more blood I could have gone into the other room, looked into that, and oh, maybe I could have investigated. Can we redo this? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Dang it. I don't think I had more of an option than looking into those rooms. That was a weird level. Yeah. I mean, I think part of it was just if I'd had less hunger, or if I had saved some of the concoctions, if I had managed to save them somehow, then I probably could have done more in this level. But I think this is kind of the consequences of, you know, basically MM is already running on fumes. And maybe if I hadn't sold out Saul, maybe Rafa would have helped me anyway. And if he had, then, you know, then maybe he would have helped me here with something. I mean, at least now Like if I replayed it now, I would know certain things that I needn't do because they're not really useful. Like examine the spot where that contractor was going like, I cut myself on that, great. Okay, Galeb gets 50 experience. Can we invest that anywhere? We could get more deduction. Can be used in dialogue and exploration, can't be focused. That's 70, that's 45. Dominate generates 1 less hunger. I think that's actually worth it. And we get a level of dominate from it already also. Now let's see, physical. That could improve our intimidation. Social could improve our rhetoric. Mental, we don't have psychology. I think I'm gonna go with physical just because that's the one I have the highest points in. Oh well, on the other hand, if I have the highest points in it, that means I'm more likely to win. So I think I should go for rhetoric because it's more likely that we have a tie. Oh, but I can't. Oh, for 5 points I can't get any of those. Somehow I thought those were so few points that I could still spend them somewhere. But I guess the 5 points, I can't do anything with those. Okay. Then I guess that's it. Monsignor Stansford's offices. Reconciliation room or bedrooms?
Stanford's office is on this floor.
So, on the left. Anything here?
I didn't expect to find something like this here. There's a name on it. Adam.
There's some sort of locker built into the cabinet.
Zufang. The mortals are right to be inspired by her. This bracelet looks old. There's an H engraved inside.
Okay. H bracelet and Adam. I wrote to Adam today. It's harder than I thought it would be. Deep down I think I'd like him to read it all someday. I don't know what's stopping me from getting on a plane and going to see him. I don't even know if he still lives in our house. Monsignor Stanford promised to tell me about him if he's able to find him. He's fine. He has to be. I would be able to feel it if he wasn't. 3 days later, I had another nightmare. During the day, I feel better. I think about her less. But at night, I remember the time I spent with her. Traveling across the country was the most powerful experience of my whole life. Every night we thought we wouldn't survive until the next, and every night we found a way to hang on. It was an adventure, with all the challenges and doubts that went along with it. Today, Frank told me about what he did. Well, it wasn't really him. It's awful. I knew what they were capable of, but that's just unspeakable. I'm ashamed, so ashamed of what I had hoped to become. I have to talk to Monsignor Stanford about this. Okay, so Frank was a vampire? And I guess H wanted to be turned by him, embraced. I have great respect for Monsignor Stanford. Every day he comes and listens to us. When I call him in the middle of the night, he comes. When I cry, he consoles me. And he still manages to find the strength to fight. He's a great man. Oh, Favaroni, that was the one we killed, Galeb as Galeb. Today I met with Dr. Favaroni. Hidden under her bossy exterior is a woman with an incredible life story. She told me about what she did in the Middle East. She's dedicated her life to improving the lives of those who've had everything taken from them. I feel so small next to her. All I did was go to demonstrations and hang banners in my windows. I never risked my life on a battlefield to tend to the wounded. I never faced an epidemic to save families. The people here are the best of humanity. I'm not sure I deserve their attention. I'm so afraid of disappointing them. It's always the same nightmare. I don't even want to go to bed anymore. I know these visions will come back to haunt me. Can't take it anymore. Monsignor gave me some news about Adam. He's doing well. I'm torn. I need to think. Okay, so I would guess... Well... You usually don't put your own name into a ring, do you? Oh, and this says Adam and it's a baby picture now that I can see it. So she had a child and wanted to get turned? Want to get embraced? Assuming that H, whoever H is, but...
I need something for my head.
Wait, let's see. Where do I not go? Because the Monsignor is Stanton's office. So left and up the stairs, and the reconciliation room is there as well. Okay.
Damn it. Out of sugar.
Therapy group. Speak freely. Trust. What is that? The patient? This is a safe place. Please respect that. No, it's not a safe place. It doesn't have the icon at the top. Breathing exercises. Relaxation is what that's probably supposed to be. Okay.
Damn it.
Now the question is that a TV screen or is that one of those trick pictures? There's this cool thing where they take a photograph and they put like transparent areas over a waterfall, and then they put a wheel behind it that has lines on it that turns, and then it looks like the waterfall, that there's actually water going down because you see the lines moving down. And I was kind of thinking maybe this is something like that, you know, as a relaxing picture. But, it, you know, that was before you could probably get a cheap TV.
Sugar.
This looks kind of like, you know, the stereotypical Alcoholics Anonymous therapy group place. So I guess that's what all therapy groups look like. I don't know. I've never been to group therapy. Or maybe it's just the most well-known and they used that, you know, so we would recognize it.
Like this, damn it.
So I guess they put survivors here and get information from them. Relaxation exercise. Lie down and close your eyes. Contract and release each muscle of a member of the body in turn. Start with the fingers of one hand, spreading them apart and then releasing them, one by one. Visualize the part of the body you are working on. Focus on how it feels to contract and relax the muscles. Do this for 5 minutes, then move to another part of the body. Feet, legs, arms, face. That sounds familiar. Breathing exercise.
Damn it.
Sit down on the floor with your legs crossed. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale again. Contract your abdominal muscles and then exhale sharply. Breathe normally. Once your stomach is relaxed, repeat the exercise again. Partner trust exercise. One participant turns their back on the other. Start with a short distance between the participants, then increase the distance little by little. When they are ready, the front participant lets their body fall backwards with their arms out to the sides. The back participant catches them under the arms. Neither participant may move their feet. Next, the participants switch roles. Yeah, that's trust falls, I think, is the English term for these.
I hope every night isn't gonna be like this, damn it.
When I first got here, I thought I was alone and that all this was pointless. But if I could share just one thing with all those who come after me here, it would be this. Have faith. Getting back your soul is an incredible thing. It's worth it. Preston Thomas. Okay, so I guess they have a guest book.
Damn it. Out of sugar.
Mouse cable got stuck. So I can talk to him. I'm always a bit reluctant to talk to people in this game, because it always ends in confrontations. It was an honor and a privilege to meet someone like you. You've gone through so much, but now you're an inspiration to others. It's amazing. Thanks for everything. I'll see you in another life. Homer. Okay. I guess that's not Homer, the Greek philosopher. This is an interesting story aspect. Like, I like that this game, it feels different. It's not the usual story where it's like
I need something for my head.
you know, where it's like action set pieces and places where this action can take place. And usually it's clean cut, you know, an enemy holdout, holdout? What is it called? An enemy base or something you go into, you know, it is a military base or something like that.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
And in this game, it's much less clear-cut, and I like that. And I like that they find ways like this of, oh, they have a therapy group up here. And you know that it kind of makes Stanford seem, you know, we've fought him so far. He's been our enemy.
I need something for my head.
And it makes him look much more human. Because, you know, he is this guy who fights vampires and vivisects them and
Take a
everything.
nap tomorrow.
But he's living in a place where he is surrounded and takes care of the people he's been hired to protect. And I find that impressive. That's, you know, that seems like a positive thing. I mean, you know, it doesn't mean...
This notebook is blank.
That doesn't necessarily mean... you know, in other stories you can have a surrounding that looks like this, and then it turns out, oh, you know, he sees them as human shields, or you know, it's for appearances only and he doesn't really care, and he just brings people here who he thinks might have information.
All of these notebooks are full? That must have taken some time.
From me to Stanford. Read Kyle Baines. Dear Monsignor, Kyle is starting to fit in. He told me he spoke to Paula, and I think that their conversation made quite an impact on him. I think you'll see the progress for yourself during your next interview, Jim. Stanford to me. Dear Jim, I'm rather concerned about Kyle Baines, our most recent arrival. Due to the current situation, I have unfortunately not been able to give him the time he deserves. I would appreciate it if you would take special care in watching over him. The situation is a little different from the others because he is not really aware of the danger he was in. But that is no reason not to take care of him. Sincerely, Walter Stanford. Okay, so that was the original message and that was the answer. So he had a conversation with Paula. Let's start from the bottom, I guess. Welcome. Hey again, here's your code as promised. Your instruments will get here this week. Hope you're settling in alright. Wow, an internal network. That's cool. You got any series we can watch or anything? You have to make a special request for that. We don't have access to the external network. I've got some on a flash drive. I'll make you a list. Let me know if you need anything. I've been here a while, so I'm kind of our spokesperson. Paula Nielsen, so that's this Paula, I guess. Hello Jim, thanks for everything. There's something I haven't told you about. I often wake up in the middle of the night because of these terrible dreams I have. I don't think it's very interesting, but I get the feeling that it's related. What do you think? Come and talk to me or Monsignor about it if you need to. Even in the middle of the night, we're here for you. I had that nightmare again, but I'm afraid to talk to Stanford about it again. I feel like I'm not making any progress right now. Of course not. Monsignor will never get tired of talking about it. If it's a recurring problem, you've got to tell him. You can't keep it to yourself. I had a hard time talking to him at first too. He can be intimidating. But you'll learn to open up to him and you'll see it really helps. Dear Jim, Paula wakes me up every night. I know it's complicated, but can't we do anything about it? We're going to have to be patient with Paula. Her experience was very different from ours, and we We've got to be here for her. The same way we're here for you. I can ask for some earplugs if you want. Don't bother. I can't sleep with those things. Thanks. Didn't we meet Frank Lloyd? Who was it? Was he one of the guards? I think one of the guards was named Frank Lloyd because I think it might have been the guard that we had a problem with as MM. Because my thought that stupidly I didn't voice was is the other person named Wright? Don't know, is that a deep cut architecture joke?
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Oh, there's a safe space. Nice. Huh. Those are nice showers. Okay, toilets as well. We can't flush them, but toilets existing in the game always means someone has at least given some thought. I mean, we've had a few places where we didn't encounter any bathrooms, which was a little weird, but hey.
It's something for my head.
I like that we can just walk around here and we don't get, caught or anything.
A heavy smoker, or someone who's stressed. A selection of contemporary music. Ugh, how awful.
If there's one thing I'll miss about Galeb once this game is done, it's his judgmental way about certain things. Boston Knights verse. Okay, those are chords for the guitar, I guess. September 3. Paula is a decent chick. She told me all about what you went through with Helena, and I see what I managed to avoid. So H is Helena. I'd like to stay in touch with her when this is all over, but I know that won't be possible. Okay, so this... Kyle, okay, yeah. Dear Kyle, I'm very happy you have joined us. You will soon notice that we are building a relationship of trust here. I will come to welcome you in person soon, and we can talk for as long as you like at that time. In the meantime, please reach out to Jim. He has been with us for a long time and has always been a good resource for the others. Walter Stanford.
Looks like it could be valuable.
Ooh, okay, his instruments. So the question is that one of his instruments? Or is that, an expensive guitar that Stanford had that he's been allowed to use?
This need to write everything down. Is he afraid to forget something? Annotated pictures, as if to help someone remember.
Works there, public garden, Mr. Fluffy, favorite restaurant, Anna, wedding 7/23/2014, Cape Cod. That's spelled a little weirdly. Never forget. Kylie Clover, transplant. January 1st, 2018. Gail Moore, exploratory surgery, site Jersey, tumor ablation, transplant. Never forget. So this is... Well, these are the same books we had elsewhere already. But so this might be a surgeon or something who has lost his memory. Like, I've met a person once who like had trouble formulating new memories, so that so to a certain point that person remembered everything, and there was some things that over the years that person had new things they had memorized. Among other things, you know, that was like the place they lived in now, which was kind of assisted living, so that they would kind of know how to return home. So that was good that at least that much could still be remembered. And it's kind of interesting. Like, there was like a shadow of a memory, but you had to tell that person a lot of things, you know, just over and over again. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about when I see this here. How can I know what is driving me? Was I the one who decided to write in this notebook? Are these thoughts mine? I don't remember writing these sentences. That might be proof that the beast is still lurking in my mind. I don't want it to happen again. I have to get rid of it for good. Just writing it down won't be enough to make it happen. I shouted at Paula today. She woke me up after one of her nightmares. I have trouble sleeping, so once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. It was stupid of me. I'll apologize to her in the morning. My concentration has improved a lot in the last few days. I remember all of the conversations and exercises from Stanford. I guess I'm not a hopeless case after all. If this works, I don't know how to thank the Monsignor. But I'll have to do something. How do you thank someone like him? Recent relapse. I forget what Jim said to me. I think I was angry. I can't get angry anymore. Stanford thinks it could be related to my condition. Okay.
Hills. Needs help sleeping.
Ah, okay. Does that make sense? Reconciliation room.
Hey, a creature of the night. Just kidding. We don't see a lot of agents around here, especially in the middle of the night.
Oh, that was mean. I was just going like, what? I mean, it could... He seemed calm, you know, so it wasn't as scary as, you know, oh my god, I've been caught. But I thought, wait, he maybe recognized some,
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
You know, maybe he's a spy or something, or former vampire or something. Mealtimes. Breakfast served from 6:30 to 8:30, lunch from 11:30 to 1:30, dinner from 6:30 to 8:30. Wait, dinner and breakfast at the same time? I know. AM, PM. Cleaning schedule. Room cleaning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Common area cleaning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Seems kind of inefficient. Bathroom cleaning from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily. Database update at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily. You know, this seems kind of like, if it's just 1 hour, why make them come back every day? Kind of, wouldn't it make more sense to go room cleaning from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, common area cleaning from 11 to 12 a.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. I guess, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Oh, I guess because they have to come for the bathroom cleaning anyway, and so they do the hour before that. They either do common area or that. Okay, I guess that makes sense after all. Okay, never mind. Thought I found a gap. But you know, that gives it realism. Like, yeah, it's a public place and it has to be kept clean.
I need something for my head.
So, that's, no, not here. But, no, not here either.
I'll take a nap tomorrow.
Oh, where was the... Oh, here. Yeah. So there was a... So Helena gave the ring to whoever lives here. Which might be Paula then. And she had a child named Adam. So Frank was a vampire? I don't... Where did I see that other message? Well, we did go in here already, didn't we? Yeah, that was Forgetful Person. Kind of... It's nice that they put that huge Inquisition logo or whatever that is on there, so you don't accidentally walk in. Okay, that's locked. Oops. Oh, sorry.
Can I help you?
It's all right. Everything is fine.
Really? Let's drop this little game.
Excuse me.
I saw your picture in Monsignor Stanford's office.
And yet you don't seem afraid of me.
I spent 10 years bound to one of your kind. You call that a servant? I call it a slave.
Oh, it's a retainer. Okay. Can I... could actually read that, I think. Where is it? Cool. Oh, did we just get a new entry and it hasn't actually be... Oh no, here, okay. A mortal in the service of a vampire, commonly a ghoul. The terms are usually interchangeable, with the retainer being the polite choice. Okay, that's all it says. I think we've read that before. It showed up as red anyway, but I know since we restarted at the beginning after we read a lot of those, it's not quite matching.
You're not from Boston.
No, I'm from LA, but my mistress ran into trouble there, so we had to leave. We've been nomads ever since, never spending too much time in any one place.
How did you end up here?
I've found myself alone, for the first time in a long time. With nowhere to go, no reason to live. Then I met a man who spoke like a priest who said he could help me. So I followed him.
What exactly is this floor?
A safe haven, where we care for tormented souls. It's where they brought me after my mistress left. I really lucked out. Helena abandoned me in a city I'd never been to, with no warning.
Helena?
Helena Vidic. That's my mistress. Does the name ring a bell?
I've never heard that name before.
She talked about leaving. She'd get these strange urges.
Yeah, I know all about that.
She said I was brilliant, that I deserved my place with her. She promised to embrace me. So why did she leave?
And we know about that. That's the whole thing, that old vampires at some point just have the feeling to leave. Let's try the she had no choice.
Something took control of her. She gave in.
I'd heard about that, but I thought she'd tell me at least.
It's not that simple.
You can't understand what it's like to place your fate in someone else's hands. I was so dependent on her. Monsignor Stanford taught me to fight that.
Stanford? What does he get out of it?
Nothing. He has nothing to gain from it. From me and everyone else here. He's helping us. Really.
Helping you to do what?
To make up for the pain we've caused.
It sounds like you have a new master.
It's not like that. What he's doing is important, and not just for me.
Tell me where he is.
He should be here. I wanted to talk to him.
Where then?
What do you want with him?
You didn't answer me.
You're afraid of him, aren't you? You're here to kill him. That's all your kind are good for.
You know what I am. You cannot defy me.
I might surprise you.
I asked you a question.
That's all there is to it, am I right? Barking out orders to your servants? You have no respect for us.
What do we want to do? As you see where my mouse went, like, the rhetoric thing seems like the safest bet. But on the other hand, I think I'll go with that.
I had a retainer that I respected.
Past tense?
I lost her.
I'd really like to believe you. The real problem is that there's something inside you that makes you abandon us. You bind us to you, and we become dependent on you. It's like a drug. Don't you have any qualms about leaving us behind?
I can't. Dang it. But good, that counted as a win. Guess I can't defend myself. I don't have psychology.
You're not our children. Your survival is your own responsibility, whether we are there or not.
That's what I thought. So you're no better than humans. All your promises about eternity are nothing but bullshit. Stanford's trying to save us. I want to get my old life back.
Damn it. None of these I have.
Stanford isn't trying to help you. He's just trying to weaken us.
He'd be wasting his time with me then. I'm not from here, and I don't know anything about you. No, you're wrong about him. You're wasting your time here.
You won't tell me where he is?
And there's nothing you can do about it.
It's your choice.
I don't think... You know, I'm kind of thinking Galeb wouldn't have qualms to kill her. I don't really have an excuse to erase her memory instead of killing her, I think. Although, I mean, I don't want to get caught. So there's a bit of a trade-off here. On one hand, if I erase her memory, she might recognize me the next time. And, you know, we can see that she recognizes vampires. On the other hand, if her body is found here, that can cause trouble. I think I'll use that as my excuse to only erase her memory.
You will forget all about this conversation and stay here.
I don't feel very well. I'm going to stay here.
Now, how to find Stanford.
Okay. First name Köhl. Last name Köhl, first name Homer. Boston 2, release date 804. So that's the guy who left the message. Reason for admission: enslaved by the bank buddies to assist in their crimes. Observations: Homer was not aware that he was dealing with supernatural beings. His admission was prompted by the urgency of the situation, but he still deserved our full attention. Although he was skeptical at first, he turned out to be a broken and manipulated young man that we were able to set straight. Anna Molk. Boston number 1. Reason for admission: she witnessed the actions of the blank bodies and risked her life to report their heinous acts to the SAD. Observations: Anna has always demonstrated tremendous courage. Anna has always demonstrated tremendous courage, but experiencing what these creatures are capable of would shake even the most stalwart mind. She has diligently followed my program, and it is with the utmost confidence that I have allowed her to return to her place in the world. Unfortunately, she has become a target and must therefore be given special protection in a new environment. Okay, let's talk to the other guy first.
take a nap. Your burn marks. Did the blank bodies do that to you?
Yes. My last job didn't go so well. I heard you complaining before.
Oh, it wasn't important. It's just Paula.
Do I ask that? Or do I skip it? I mean, it's, you know, on one hand, appearing that I know who Paula is would be good, but then maybe I can get more information. Let's try it.
I don't know her.
Paula Nielsen, Stanford's protege.
What happened?
We got woken up, like usual. And I can't get back to sleep. What are you looking for at this time of night?
I need to see Stanford. Do you know where he is?
No, but I bet Paula does. She always needs to talk to him when she wakes up like that. I saw her go into the reconciliation room.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stay here a minute. I need to calm down.
Okay. So that would have been, if we had done this in the right order, would have been our prompt.
I need something for my head.
That we'll meet her up there. And it said occupied. I noticed that the moment I clicked it, but it was too late then. I guess we'll try to get into his office, because that's the only room left.
Stanford isn't in his office. He can't be far. But how will I find him in this labyrinth? Let's see if there's anything that could help me here.
Monsignor Stanford, during your first visit in Boston, like all Swansong members, you received a subcutaneous implant. Given your age and position, we would like to do some tests to make sure that you are not subject to the rejection syndrome that we have already seen in a few staff members. Dr. Henner. Okay, so maybe he's with that doctor. Confirmation of end of novitiate. Confidential documents. Society of St. Leopold. Joseph Manet. Notes from the tutor, Monsignor Luke Wea. Joseph is a good man, a man of faith, with great patience and an insatiable curiosity. While many within our organization consider me to be a scholar, I am not ashamed to admit that today the student has surpassed the master. I have nothing more to teach this worthy man whom I shall now be proud to call my brother. Chiara Favarone. Notes from the tutor, Monsignor Paolo Savonarola. Sister Favarone spent her entire novitiate under my supervision. I've never had any complaints about her. She's a diligent and serious student. There is one thing I would note about her. It is the passion she puts into everything she does. Her background as a surgeon has been very helpful in our travels, and she has been willing to go above and beyond the call of duty. I've seen her risk her life on the battlefield to stitch up wounds. Her faith inspires her to help her fellow man, which is what makes her so effective in our fight. She's an incredible asset to the society, and I recommend her promotion to the rank of tertiary. Walter Stanford. Notes from the tutor, Monsignor Pierce Stanford. Okay, was that his father? Young Walter Stanford has displayed exceptional abilities for quite some time now. He's ready to take on greater responsibilities in our society. Not only is he extremely effective in finding and eliminating the threats that are all around us, as everyone knows, he's above all a man devoted to a cause. And that cause is undoing the harm that is being done to God's creation. He cares as much about the victims as the perpetrators. We could learn a lot from this young man. That sounds a bit like nepotism.
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work.
Based on the date his implant was activated, Private Ricardo Gil Mendoza was involved in Operation Swansong from the very beginning. His loss will have a significant effect on troop morale. Plan an official tribute. Okay. There is ID 846136908. And that's Private Ricardo Mendoza. Yes, Gil Mendoza. Alright. Another implant scanner. Okay.
There's nothing I can do. It won't open.
Oh, so that's probably the other implant scanner is for. I really need to talk to you tonight. I'll wait for you in the reconciliation room, Paula. So he got her message. These are all things with implants. Ooh.
That's very precise. Where do they get their intel?
Summary. Born in 1710 in Constantinople under the name Shehzad Süleyman. Father Ahmed III, Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. Jeanette de Bazory is the mother. Able to influence the mind and even submit it to his will. Supernatural physical resistance. Blind loyalty to Hazel Iverson. Presence in Boston confirmed. Frank Lloyd, admitted on July 8th, 2019. Previous situation, surgeon in Boston, single. So he's the guy who forgets stuff, I guess. Observations, Frank Lloyd is responsible for the deaths of several of his patients on the operating table. However, he did it under the supernatural influence of a blank body. He must be coached to recover his confidence in himself and his decisions, and to overcome the guilt that is plaguing him. This is complicated because he regularly questions his free will and seems to have significant memory issues. Okay. So that's why he didn't want to forget these people. Those are the ones he killed. Paula Nielsen. Background: unemployed, environmental activist, mother. Observations: Paula Nielsen seems ambivalent about her situation, which is only natural. We will leverage her growing doubt and memories of her son to help her renounce the evil she has been a victim of. As the creature that enslaved her disappeared, it will be much easier to counter its influence. Okay, that's something good to know. Jim Cho, architect, married, no children. Observation: Jim Cho's wife became a blank body. She was destroyed for revealing her nature to her husband, and now he is in danger of death if he is found. Jim will never be able to get his life back. He has to accept that, and it will take time. That didn't go well for him. Oh. Kyle Baines. Previous situation, musician, single. Kyle Baines was hanging out with the wrong crowd without being aware of it, which could have cost him dearly if we hadn't stepped in. Our biggest challenge is to make him realize the danger he was in, which may be complicated by his rebellious spirit and his young age. Nevertheless, he seems to be very open-minded, which facilitates an open and calm dialogue with him. Whoops. Okay, that's the one we already read. The problem is we don't have an implant.
I'll be able to locate Stanford with this computer. which one is he?
Click on the line of the desired implant to see its GPS location. Oh my god, these are many. Oh, and there are activation dates. Email from Emmett Olson. Dear Monsignor, I would like to inform you that I will not be able to be present at the weekly Society of St. Leopold meeting. There is major work to be done in the O12 area, and I will not be able to leave until the morning. Thank you for understanding, EO. I'm trying to reach you. The matter is of the utmost importance. Okay, so February 1st, 20... Wait, we had... Where was it? We saw somewhere... Oh, what's this? Oh... I think we saw a message somewhere about... about when he arrived in Boston. I'll have to check that. Diplomatic passport from the Holy See. Passport number Walter Stanford. Birth date 11/10/63. 11/10/63. Boston, Massachusetts. Passport 98LZ 74615. Okay. 2/1/2019. Entered USA Boston Logan International Airport. Entered Italy. Entered UK. Spain, Ghana, USA, Boston Logan. Boston Logan, Boston Logan. Okay, that might be helpful, but not sure if it's the right thing. Where did I see the other message? Oh, was that in the drawer? Oh. Not in this one, at least. Ah, no, that's Mendoza, right?
The keyhole is small. There's nothing I can do. It won't open.
Or was it the first? Oh. We see that. Oh, maybe upstairs? Huh. Anyone remember where I saw this note? Did I maybe get it in my inventory? Oh. Don't know which room would I find this. It's music. Wait. No, that other thing was nothing. Nothing in here either.
All of these notebooks are full? That must have taken some time.
That was an empty notebook. I mean, doesn't make sense that it was in this room. Really? Those are the exercises.
I hope every night isn't gonna be like
It
this.
had
Damn
to
it.
be in his office, didn't it? But I don't see it. Maybe here? No, doesn't really make sense. Has to be in one of those two rooms up there, doesn't it? Oh, here. Oh, during your first visit in Boston. That's all it says. Okay, so that means the passport is the answer. So we have to find, let's see, 2119. Or 10821 is earlier. Two, 1719. Okay, so 2119. The one that's closest to that date should be the right one. Okay. So that would be month, day, year, right? So February 1st, 19. Here. That should be him. Oh, there's several. February 1st, 19. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so what I have to do now is use the book No, not this book. Oh, wait. No, this one. No. Huh. Didn't we have a list? That's annoying. So we have several who are February 1st, 19. Or is it January 2nd? Do we have anyone with that? But I don't think so. Let's check this again. So, the question is February 1st, 19. Right. No, wait, what is it? Year, month. So day, month, year would be. Month, day, year is what the US use. You can tell I'm getting tired that I already have to figure out how US date format worked again. So month, day, year is the absurd order. So that means, do we have something in 2019 before 02? That is Boston Logan. That's 4. That's 3. That's still... yeah, 2, 3, 4. 319. 717. 516. 719. No. That's it, really. 219. Two 119. So how do we find out which one is him? Oh, or maybe to see its GPS location. The question is, do we see a film? So, 2... So February 1st, 18. Doesn't matter. February 1st, 18. February 1st, 19 is cold storage. Or L36 consultation room. Or O12 operations department. Or hospital elevator.
I've located Stanford. There's no time to waste. I can get to the hospital by taking the elevator.
Oh. Okay. That was surprisingly random. That's Emmett Olson. Okay. Joseph Money. Okay. Philip Henry. Okay, yeah. So we know now where he is, and randomly he was just the last one. Chapel H.O. Now what did he say? How he can get there. So sadly we can't get in here.
Doesn't seem to work.
Because he took away our implant. So I guess we know now
I was
how to find
expecting
him.
more resistance. Either they're overconfident or their attention is focused elsewhere. All right, Stanford is in the hospital chapel.
You did not convince Paula Nielsen. Yeah, you didn't discover Stanford's little secrets. Yeah, because we couldn't get into any of these rooms. You located Stanford thanks to his implant, resonance bonus, fortitude. And now we get Leisha. Despite the unforeseen obstacles, Galeb, and Leisha have all managed to make their way into the enemy hideout. Leisha knows where the SAD is holding Halsey. She must cross the base to get her. Alright, I think we're about 20 minutes before usual end. And I think this is a good point to stop. So, thank you all for being here. Push button. That was fun for today. And we'll start this new quest next time. It'll be a good, fun thing to start on. Because I don't know how long this will keep going after this. It might be that we just do this quest in 20 minutes next time, and we could have finished it all today. But I'm noticing that I'm just not I don't have the energy to run long today. And so if I start this and then there's another mission after it, you know, it's just last chapter seems quite long. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it seems to have like lots of short parts, but it seems to be in itself a longer chapter. Just because they're switching back and forth between all our characters, having them do the things they do. And I don't know how long it will still go. I mean, we've done twice, we've done Galeb twice, we're now on the second Leisha mission, so it could be that this is the last one. And maybe then another one to wrap it up. But then, you know, if this is really just 2 missions before the end or something, you know, like a last one with just like wrap up stuff, or something like that. Or it could be like 3 more ones after that, you know, to wrap up each of our characters' stories. Yeah, I think we'll get at least like 1 more run. Like we'd have, with this we'll have everyone twice. Can't you count the letters in the graphic here? No, the problem is it shows me only the ones it has presented to me already. I can't see the future. So there is no way, like we are at the L at the very right side right now. That's the mission we just had come up. So we don't see the future. But you can see we had Leisha right at the start, and now we'll have her again. We've had twice, and we had Galeb twice. We alternated between them. We've had everyone twice now. It's been nicely balanced. And so I'm thinking that to wrap this up, we still need to confront Stanford with Galeb, so he'll have one more. And so if it's balanced, that means after this we'll have one more Galeb, Leisha, and MM. At least, their last quests. And if that's not their last quests, then we might even have more. And so this will at least, my guess is this will be at least, 1 hour or something to go to wrap everything up. Unless they're going the route where you now play as Leisha, and then you get a cutscene where you see, or, you run into Galeb and MM at the end, or something like that. And you don't get to play them again. But I don't know. I don't think it's likely. So that's why I'm just saying let's end it here. That way we'll get a good-sized stream hopefully out of next Sunday, where we'll be back again at 5 p.m. Central European Summertime or 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time next Sunday. I hope you folks will be there. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah, this was cool so far. Like, there were some interesting mechanics in there. Like, in some ways, I wish they'd made a little more out of some of them. But it's still, it's a good game. It's not a AAA game, but for a AA or whatever you call that level of polish, it's really good. And I love that they make the story, like, it just feels different than stories in your typical game. Like, just a little, the atmosphere is different. Something there. I haven't really pinned it down yet. But anyway, so this has been it for today. I hope that you'll have a great week. I think I forgot to say that last time. So I hope you also had a great week, and my mental well wishes when I noticed after stream that I hadn't said that will have helped a little bit, if you think something like that can help. And yeah, see you hopefully next Sunday for more of this game. Bye bye.